So this is very serious, because what our people do not realize is that this is the building of a nation.
For a coalition with anybody that has revolution on their mind.
The work of the Most High going to keep on going. You just going to find yourself running behind it.
We're not a racist organization because we understand that racism is an excuse used for capitalism.
You don't realize that the Most High is literally building a nation.
Everything will be all right if everything was put back in the hands of the people. And we're going to have to put it back in the hands of the people.
And building a nation is going to take some pain. It's going to be some struggle because your hands are still baptized in Babylon. So this is the mental surgery. And you need that surgery. But when you get off that operating table, you'll be a little better. And that's why, but the surgery hurts in the process.
Truth out. Let's show them what the truth is. We gonna learn what the truth is today. We are coming out here to wake our people up out of this captivity and the condition that we are in. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
So the truth is the God's laws. We need to come back to God's laws. So let's see what the truth will do for us. Give me John 8:32, because we have to learn the truth and to end up this captivity that we're in. And what is the truth? The laws of God. We do not like keeping the laws of God. That's why all these evils cleave unto us. Read.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So he said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. What is the truth? That we are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
That we went into slavery for breaking God's commandments.
Right.
That we are the greatest people on the face of the earth.
Right.
That our women are not whores. Our men are not niggas. And it's time for us to come back and see how we can get back into our God. Let's get the book of Matthew chapter 19, verse 17. Because we're not coming out here in the high sun just to yell and talk down on our people. We're coming out here to uplift our people and show them what it takes for us to get out of this condition. We are not living in our paradise. We get gunned down in the streets. We get stabbed to death in the streets by our own people and our oppressors. But we got the solution today. Read.
The book of Matthew chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So we coming out here today showing y'all what y'all have to do to get eternal life. In this captivity, we're not going to get eternal life. We only going to live to a certain age, and we got to die. The age of 80 not even promised to us because we living in a curse.
Right.
So we going to show y'all what we can do to get eternal life. Read.
Verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So the only way we're going to get free from this captivity, the only way we're going to get eternal life, if we keep the commandments of God.
That's right.
Brothers and sisters need to come over and hear this good news according to the Bible.
Right.
You're not going to hear this in your Christian church. You're not going to hear this from the Muslims. Even though they know who you are, they're not going to tell you who you are, because they know once you repent, your Savior going to come redeem you.
That's right.
Yeah. Give me Proverbs 72, because I'm going to show you that God said the only way we're going to live and survive if we keep his commandments. Read.
The book of Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
Do what?
Keep my commandments and live.
This is why young men are not surviving in the world. This is why we constantly get gunned down. This is why we pile up the jailhouses, because we are not keeping the commandments of God. Let's find out what today is according to the Bible. Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. The Sabbath is not on Sunday. The Sabbath is on the 7th day of the week, which is today. Today we're not supposed to do no buying, no selling, or no trading. Read.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So we're supposed to remember the Sabbath day on today, which is today, to keep it holy. It should not be no buying nor selling. Matter of fact, hold that, give me Romans 1 and 25. Because our people have been taught that the Sabbath day is on Sunday. That, we can do all our doing work, cut the grass, wash our car, might have a yard sale, sell some fake joints on Saturday, but on Sunday, that's when I'm going to go to church to get my 10% in tithes. Read.
The book of Romans chapter 1 verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie.
So the Bible says, how you doing, bro? Come on, learn something real quick. You give me 5 minutes of your time? Come around quick, come around this way. I'll keep reading.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie.
So the Bible said, who changed the truth of God into a lie? Who lied to you and told you you was African American?
Right.
Who lied to you and told you God loves everybody? Who lied to you and told you you ain't nothing but a nigga in a spit? That Christ is a white man. That the Mexicans and the African American and the Native Indians, we are two different people, but we are one nation.
That's right. And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
Bro, one question. What color is Christ? You're not going to judge? Okay.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator?
So we are the ones that serve the creature more than the creator.
Right.
Who is the creature that we have been serving for hundreds and hundreds of years? Caesar Borgia, a so-called white man who got himself painted as the image of Christ and took our identity from us. That's who changed the truth of God to a lie. Our neighbor, friendly white man, our oppressor. Read.
And worship the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
Now go back to Exodus 28. So we have been serving the creature, and they have lied to us and told us that the Sabbath day is on Sunday.
Right.
And we have been worshiping the sun god because we have been lied to. But like the Bible said, the truth is going to spring out of the earth. Read what you got.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant.
So nobody in our house is supposed to do any work on the Sabbath day. Get Nehemiah 10:31. We are not supposed to buy, sell, trade, nor work. And if we are caught doing these things, we will be adjudged accordingly to our works. Read.
Bring it out. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So if the other nations bring any food or clothes to us, what did it say?
On the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath day, let's see what our forefathers said they would not do.
To sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So he said that they would not buy from them on the Sabbath day, showing what? Our forefathers did not buy on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
So I got a question for y'all today. Give me Job 8:8.
Bring it out. Bring it
because
out.
we need something for y'all. We need y'all to inquire of the former age and realize where we really come from.
That's right.
What were we before we came to America on slave ships? What did we rule before we came over here? Read.
The book of Job, chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
So we asking y'all today to come out here and prepare the search of y'all fathers. To see how great y'all forefathers were. Y'all, we did not come from a lineage of slaves. We came from a lineage of kings and priests.
Right.
Give me Exodus 19:7. I'm going to show you that out the Holy Bible. And I'm going to show you how we lost our rulership on this world. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 7. Bring it out!
So we come out here today to bring y'all the solution. 19:6.
The book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation.
So the Most High said that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were supposed to be unto him as a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. But what happened? We didn't keep the commandments of God, so let's see what happened to us. Keep reading.
These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
So he spoke these to the children of Israel, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but we did not hearken. So let's see what God said was going to happen to us. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy 28:15.
Bring it out. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out. Bring it out. So we're going to find out what happened to us if we didn't keep the commandments of God. Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he said it was going to happen if we didn't hearken unto the voice of the Lord our God. Then what was going to happen to us?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Most High God said if the Israelites did not keep his commandments and hearken to them, that all these curses was going to come upon us and overtake us.
Right.
Are curses good things things or bad things. Get Baruch 1 and 20, hold this.
Bring it out.
Hey, brother with the dog, can you come over and get God 5 minutes of your time?
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you who you are according to the Bible. Read it.
The book of Baruch, chapter 1, verse 20. Wherefore the evil flew unto us, and the curse, which the Lord appointed by Moses, his servant, at the time that he brought our fathers out of the land of Egypt.
So the Bible said we didn't hearken to the Most High God, brother, that all these curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. And what we just read let us know that curses are evil. Go back to Deuteronomy.
Bring it out.
So I'm going to show you that we are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible, and we are the people that fit the curses that were going to happen to the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So the Most High God said if the Israelites didn't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, that we were going to be cursed in the city and also cursed in the field.
That's right. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it out.
You got 5, can I give you 5 minutes of your time?
You got 5 minutes, bro.
Okay, I got you. One quick question. What's your identity, what's your nationality according to the Bible?
What's my child of God?
You're a child of God. What's your nationality? Like, what would you describe yourself as? If they ask you what's your race, your lineage, what tribe?
We come from Africa. I don't know exactly which tribe, but I know we come from Africa.
Oh, yeah, Isaiah 1 and 3. So I'm going to show you today who we are as a people according to the Bible. You see yourself on this sign right here?
Black American?
Black American. So you come from the tribe of Judah, right?
That's right.
Okay, so that means you come from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe that a great person came from, and I'm going to show you that in one quick second. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel do it not know.
So Christ, the Most High said that an ox knows his owner and an ass his master's crib. Them are two dumb animals. But he said, but the nation of Israel doeth not know. Everybody you see on this sign don't know their real nation. They don't know who they truly came from. Because guess what? The name that you see on the right side, we were given that name by our slave masters. Everybody had us in captivity. Watch this read.
But Israel do it not know. My people do not consider.
And he said we don't consider to know who we are, because we content knowing that we Africa. Some of us say we Egypt, some of us say we Kemet, some of us just say we American, or I'm just black. We don't know our nationality because they were prophesied that we were going to lose our nationality. Now get this, get Jeremiah 14 and 2. Because I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove to you that you are from the tribe of Judah. And the short term for Judah is the word Jew. And I'm going to show you why we got lost from that. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
So the Bible said that the real Jews are black unto the ground, like themselves, melanin skin, woolly hair. And he said we are black unto the ground, and we mourning because guess what? We were going through so much oppression. But I'm going to show you why we don't know that we are coming from the tribe of Judah. Jeremiah 17 and 4. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
So the Most High God said that the children of Israel were prophesied that we were going to lose the heritage that God gave us, meaning what? Our nationality, our rulership on the world, our homeland, our language. We were going to lose all these things and have to go to our oppressor. But I'm going to show you, to prove to you how we know this is us and how we fit this right here. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Start at verse 15. I'm going to show you what the Most High God said to the nation of Israel, because you do remember the story Moses brought them out of Egypt, right? And he brought them to the wilderness, and that's when Moses gave them the laws and commandments. He didn't just give them the 10 commandments. He gave them the laws and statutes, over 600 laws that we can't even name on top because they all in the Bible. And he told them if they would listen or hearken, they'd be blessed, but if they didn't, they would be cursed. But I'm going to prove that to you right now. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So quick question. When they say it shall come to pass, that means in future tense, right? All right, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said if the children of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, then hearken to his commandments and keep them, that all these curses will come upon them and overtake them. And watch what he say after that. Jump to verse 46 and we're going to come back. Because I'm going to show you that he said these curses are going to be upon the Israelites forever. Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, and for a wonder.
So he said they will be upon us for a sign and a wonder. We know where we at by Jefferson Street sign, right? So he said we'll be able to know that we who the real Israelites are based off the curses that's in the Bible. He said that they'll be upon us for a sign and a wonder. For what?
And upon thy seed forever.
He said they were going to be upon our seed forever, meaning what? After your great-grandfather got out of slavery, your grandfather was going to know the curses, your son was, you was going to know the curses, your son going to know the curses, etc., etc. He said it was going to go on forever. So let's go back to verse 16. So I'm going to show you where he said we was cursed at. Hold this out for me.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So he said we was cursed in the city and cursed in the field. Guess what? We was cursed in the city doing what? Because every city we came in, guess what? We was the things that were for sale. They were importing us, selling us for cigarettes, tobacco, wine, and all these different things.
Right.
And keep reading. Watch this.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
So he said cursed shall be our basket and our store. We also was cursed in the field. The sugarcane field, the cotton field, the fruit fields. Man, oh, we was everywhere you see everything produced in this world today. We was the ones that built it. The White House was built on our back. The Great Wall of China was built on our back. The Mississippi bridge, any bridge, everywhere you see in this world, it was built on our backs. Now jump to verse 32 real quick.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right. Quick question, who did that happen to? Whose sons and daughters were given to another people? Another race of people? Given? Yeah, they were given, meaning sold to, taken from their parents and given to.
Well, we were taken, I don't know about given.
So we were taken from our parents, right?
Right.
And they sold us to slavery to another person, right?
Right.
So that meant we was given to another people who wasn't our own people. I wasn't given to my uncle or my brother. I was given to a whole other race to do what?
That's right.
Work. That's right. Keep going.
And thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
So he said we were going to look and fail with longing all the day long. Have you seen 12 Years of Slavery? You seen when they got rid of that woman's children, how she just sat on the porch and cried and cried and cried?
Teacher!
That's biblical prophecy that was going to happen to us. Remember in verse 46, they were going to be upon us for our sign forever. So whenever we see about that, now we know that that happened to us because it's in the Bible. Keep reading.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
So once the Native Americans here first, guess what? They went into slavery as well. And guess what? All the fruit that they possessed here and grew, guess what? Another nation came and ate their fruit up. Guess what? They slew their buffaloes and they slew all their different animals. And guess what? They fit the curses as well because they didn't hearken to the Most High God. So guess what? All them seeds that we put in there for master, all the cotton, we didn't dwell in it. Keep going.
Verse 38.
Verse
37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
So we became an astonishment because they were looking at like, this is the nation of people who ruled the whole face of the world at one time, and now we got them in submission as they nothing. He said we were going to become a proverb and a byword. A proverb and a byword will be African American, Afro American,
right,
black, colored people, niggas, spick. Another byword is, another proverb is, niggas love watermelon, niggas love fried chicken. These are, you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. These are the proverbs that they put upon us because they know how destroyed that they got us. Watch this, keep reading.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee,
keep going.
Thou shalt carry much seed out into the field.
So we carry much seed out into the field, and watch what we prophesied was going to happen. Read.
And shall gather but little in.
Or we were going to gather little in because guess what? The little we gathered in, Master said, oh, y'all produced enough for me today. Here go a little bit. Don't get that too much right there. You earned that good, boy. You know what I'm saying? We never got our legal wages for it, but keep going, read.
For the locust shall consume it. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes. Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
So you remember them sons and daughters we were just talking about, they will be given to another people, right? Let's see what the Most High God said we're going to happen to our sons and daughters. Read.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
So we weren't going to enjoy our kids. I wasn't going to be able to raise my little girl up, play with her, take her to the park, take her swimming. Let's see what she was going to have to do when she came into the world. Read.
For they shall go into captivity.
They should go into captivity, meaning slavery. They were going to have to go into hard bondage like
That's
I was
right.
going into hard
That's
bondage.
right.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Verse 44.
Verse 44.
I'm gonna keep showing. I'm gonna show you quick. I know you guys.
I'm gonna start 40.
Go ahead.
Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
So he said the strangers that's among us, because at one point in time in life, we only dwelt with our own kind. But guess what? The other people were considered strangers to us because they weren't my near kinsmen. Like saying we all had our own land. This would be my near kinsman. And if I didn't know you, you come from another part of the world, you would be considered a stranger. So the Most High God said the strangers were going to get above the Israelites very high, and we were going to come down very low.
Right.
Can you honestly say you see that in society today? We the only people that don't got our own continent. We don't own factories. We don't own distribution. You've never seen a real African American in presidency, but guess what? The other nations always ruling over us. Can you agree with me on that?
So let me ask you a question. If this is who we are and it's in the Bible, then why did God put us in slavery?
Go back to verse 15. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Watch what he said. Now I'm gonna show you something else. First. Go to Deuteronomy 28:1 first. 28:1. Gotcha. I'm gonna show you this real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
So God said we kept his commandments. He would set us on high above all nations. We will be blessed upon all the nations of the earth. But listen to verse 15 where he said would not. If we didn't keep the commandments, what would happen?
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All right, go to verse 47 now. So he said if we didn't listen to his commandments, that all these curses were going to come upon us and overtake us. So this is why all this happened to us, because he made a covenant with us. And say if I'm your son, right, you make an agreement with me. I go to school, do my work, behave well in school, come home, do my chores, that you will give me monthly allowance and I get to go outside with my friends. But if I didn't do what you say and I did cut up in school, I got kicked out with fighting, doing stuff I ain't had no business, then what? You will punish me, you will discipline me.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.